Guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a very special guest, and that is my fiance Ryan, who's currently holding Lola. And you guys have been really requesting to see a lot more videos with him in it, so I figured today would be a good opportunity to do that. I'm really excited about today's video because I am partnering up with Home Chef to bring you guys a really cool cook with us kind of video. This is my first time with Home Chef, and I'm really excited to open up this box and see what's inside. Home Chef is a home meal delivery service that offers all different kinds of meals. They're around $9.95 a piece, and they have all different options as far as any dietary restrictions you may have. You know, they have like seafood free options, and if you don't like mushrooms, you can opt out of those. They have vegetarian options, they have options with no red meat, and there's just a bunch of different kinds of variety on the website. So I picked out 2 meals, and they were kind enough to send me this so I could promote them for you guys. But as you all know, I don't promote anything that I don't absolutely love. So we're just gonna try this out and see how we like it. And I thought it would be kind of fun to what is she doing? But I thought it would be fun to share with you guys cooking with Ryan, because Ryan normally doesn't like to cook. So I'm hoping with this Home Chef kit, it will be a little bit easier for him to follow the instructions, because everything is already pre-packaged and it comes nice and easy in the box with all the instructions and everything like that. So I think we're gonna have some fun with him and try and teach him how to cook a little bit. So if you guys are interested in watching my fiance and I cook with Home Chef, keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open up our box. We have this package from Home Chef that came in the mail yesterday, and we're gonna make some lunch with it right now. So we're just gonna open it up. I should really be letting you do this. Yeah, you do that. I don't trust myself with a knife. Okay, so when you open it up, there's like this, what is this, cool like
yeah,
packaging?
it's like package wrap.
And then inside it looks like, what are these, babe? Like instructions?
Yeah, those are instructions, those are the ingredients.
This is the first one we got, which is the London broil marinated steak. And then we also got the pork shumai meatballs. And they both look really good. There's really detailed instructions on the front of this, as well as like the spice level and how long it's fresh for. Like this one is fresh for 5 days after you get the package, which is really good to know in case you don't have time to cook it right away. And then it's also got the calories, and then it also says what is inside that box for that specific recipe, as well as what you need from your pantry. On this one it says olive oil, salt, pepper, cooking spray, baking sheet, medium pot, mixing bowl, and medium nonstick pan. And then once you go inside the box, there's little baggies. This is for the pork shumai meatballs. So there's like a little soy sauce in here, or ponzu sauce. And then there's soy sauce, and it looks like they included oil. And then there's some green onions in here, as well as some ginger and some garlic cloves and snap peas, and all of this stuff looks really fresh. And then there's another package for the London broil steak, and this has a little thing of Worcestershire sauce and rice vinegar, as well as a sweet potato, and it looks like zucchini or cucumber. And then there's some cilantro in there, I see, and some cloves of garlic too. And down here is the ground pork for the meatballs, and then this has to be the steak for the London broil.
I was interested on how they were going to keep it frozen for a long period of time with shipping, and then also if you didn't eat it right away. So I mean, obviously they have the kind of like the insulated, the insulated packaging around the outside, but they also give you these, they're just ice packs, and these are good for reuse too as well.
They also included this Home Chef My Cookbook, which is really cool because it comes with a little 3-ring binder, and then on these recipes there's 3 hole punches at the top, so you can keep all of your recipes from Home Chef in this binder, and it just makes it really easy. On the back of this little menu card that they have in here, it has all the instructions and what steps to do everything in, so we're hopefully going to be able to keep it nice and simple.
Alright, so today we are going to cook with the pork shumai meatballs. I have my pork right here, and then a bag of ingredients that I'm about to show you.
So, looks like we got some green onions, edamame, snap peas. It's like a white powder. Okay. So we got some rice, and then 2 cloves of garlic, and they came with gluten-free soy sauce. And then, what is this? Oh, it's a little container of chopped ginger. That's actually really cute, the way that they packaged it. Oh, it's like ginger paste. Ooh, you smell that? Red pepper flakes. And then this is ponzu sauce, which I've never heard of before, but I'm sure it will be delicious. And then it also came with a little vial, which I'm not sure what this is, but I'm sure once we look at our instructions, we'll figure out how to use all this stuff. The first thing we have to do is mince the garlic, trim and thinly slice green onions on an angle. So if you want to do that, careful with that knife. And then it says, bring a medium pot with rice and 1.5 cups of water to a boil. Once boiling, reduce to a low simmer. Cover and cook until tender, 18 to 20 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do too. All right, so there's my rice.
What are we doing with the garlic?
I think it says to dice it.
Minced garlic.
Minced garlic. All right, so there's my water and my rice. Add just a little bit of salt to this. And boil it. Good job. Okay, so now that we have our rice going, we're gonna get started on assembling these meatballs. And Ryan had a really good point. I don't know if you guys can see over here, but the way that the instructions tell you to dice the onions leaves them a little bit on the chunky side. So I think we're still gonna use the same amount, but Ryan's just gonna dice them a little bit finer just so they're not like huge chunks inside the meatballs. So if you wanna do that, I can go over what else we're gonna put in here. I'm gonna cut this open.
Pork, ginger, soy sauce, and half of the green onions.
And
half of the sesame oil.
And this is almost like a paste, so they want you to add this into the pork. Do you want to add half those green onions?
Yep.
Alright, so we got the ginger, we got the onion, the rice flour, which must be this.
Yep.
Pork, ginger. It wants us to add soy sauce, but they gave us 4 packets. Doesn't that sound like a lot?
Yeah, we should probably just do 2 for now.
Okay, maybe the
That
2
seems
at the
super
end are
salty.
like, yeah, maybe the 2 at the end are like for taste. But I just don't want it to be like, oh, there's not much in here. Too salty. Let's see. Oops. So half of this sesame oil goes in. A pinch of pepper. I don't know, maybe we should add the other 2 soy sauces.
Yeah, we can.
Let's just make it how they tell us to. And then that way we'll know how we're really supposed to do. Seems like a lot, but we should see. So you want to mix that up. And then it says to have a sheet tray that you sprayed with cooking oil. But I didn't have any cooking oil spray, so I just put some olive oil on this sheet pan. And Ryan is mixing up the meatball mixture. It smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
If you want to use a scoop, you can scoop them onto the tray and I'll roll them.
Okay.
I like cooking with you. Do you feel like this is something that you would be able to do on your own?
Yeah, you know, I think being able to have the instructions and all the ingredients and having it come right to your door, I mean, it seems pretty easy enough. The instructions are pretty, you know, well written and straight to the point.
Yeah, and I feel like it makes it easier too because everything is already pre-portioned out. So you don't end up using a lot of extra stuff that you don't really need.
Right, and then that way you can also watch your calories too. I mean, because it gives you calorie intake as far as whatever this whole meal is.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're watching your calories on a diet or something like that, you know exactly how much, you know.
Although it is a subscription service, I also like that you can cancel it at any time, so you don't feel like you're locked into anything. That makes it really nice. Like I could see if you didn't have a lot of time to cook, if you were super busy working. I mean, this is something you can make for dinner in, 15, 20 minutes. You get a healthy, fresh dinner delivered to your door. It's super convenient. So let's go wash our hands, and then I think they want us to sizzle these up in the saute pan. Alright you guys, so we are done with our pork shumai meatballs. The house smells so good right now, and this looks absolutely delicious, and I cannot wait to try it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Put it together? Alright. These meatballs look really good. The meatballs are really good.
Yeah, meatballs are really good. The tanju sauce is actually really good. Kind of a little soy saucy.
I thought that the meatballs might be a little bit salty because he put 4 packs of soy sauce in it, but I actually don't think it tastes overly salty.
No, there wasn't much soy sauce in those packets too.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything tastes super fresh.
Yeah. This is
Snap
really good.
peas,
The rice is cooked perfectly. One thing we did mess up on was we put all of the green onions into the green beans, or the snap peas, and we were supposed to leave some for a garnish, which is kind of a bummer, but it's alright. It still tastes really good, and overall I'd say it was really easy to make.
I would definitely continue with this one. I mean, this one tastes a little bit, can we mention P.F. Chang's on this?
Yeah, it tastes like restaurant food. Like, it tastes like restaurant Chinese food.
It's good quality.
Definitely really high quality, definitely really delicious and super easy. So like I said before, this was a sponsored video from Home Chef, but as always, I never promote anything on my channel that I don't absolutely love, and we absolutely love this. We thought it was super easy, really helpful with all of the instructions that they give you, and it actually turned out really, really good, and it's definitely something that I think I'm going to continue in the future. Comment below and let me know if you want to see any more of these Cooking with Ryan videos. I know he's not quite used to being on camera yet, but we're gonna get him there. You did really good today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Love you.
Love you.
So make sure that you check out Home Chef if you are interested in this recipe. And thank you again for Home Chef for sponsoring this video and sending me and Ryan these awesome meals to try. We had so much fun making this video, and we hope to see you guys in our next one. Bye guys.
Bye.